She's a good girl.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So we are officially 3 weeks out from my second ever marathon attempt at a sub 3, sitting around 200 pounds. I think they call that the Clydesdale group. So I'm just trying to show you guys that big boys can move fast too, or I should just say maybe heavy boys can move fast too. Anyways, we are going to take you through, one, I'm getting new shoes today for my marathon prep and for training, and number two, one of the biggest days of training yet. Today we have a 20-mile run and a lift, but first we're going to get our shoes because I've been running in an old pair of shoes and I think it's time to get a new pair. So I'm going to share with you guys what I get and then just take you guys on a crazy day of training. So let's do it. So I got a lot of comments about my blister on my foot. She's all healed up, just a little bit of a scar. Some of you guys called it a wound. That was so funny. I didn't realize how bad it was. If anything, that blister made me more tough because it added some resistance to my training. That was the way I was looking at it. We hit 60 plus miles last week. This week we're shooting for 60 again. The next week 60 again. And then we're just gonna 1 week taper and just try our best and just run that marathon the best we absolutely can. I've been mixing out the treadmill and running outside, and it sucks because like I want to run outside, it is beautiful, but I use the treadmill when I start getting like some flare-ups on my legs or my feet. I think anybody that does a marathon has flare-ups and injury or just nagging pain in some areas, and I notice when I run on the treadmill, it could be because maybe I'm a little heavier, but it just helps my legs recover a little better than running out on the road and the pavement because the impact is less, right? Like the treadmill will give, the earth doesn't really give. So that's how I kind of balance my marathon training when my legs are feeling like a little tight, maybe like a little nagging pain starts. Just want to share that little strategy in case that you guys maybe run into something similar where your legs feel beat up. Like I said, I go to the treadmill. So yeah, with that being said, let's go get some shoes. So we are going to pick up the shoes. It's gonna be a long day. Pick up shoes. If I like them, we'll see if I get them, but of course show you guys, and then we're gonna go hit our 20-mile run and lift. Hopefully the weather clears up, but if not, still gotta get it in. So nothing but to do it than to do it. It's crazy because I've been battling for sure these marathon preps. I mean, my shins are now hurting. I think it's a compensation from me adjusting my form, so now my feet don't hurt, which is great. But I think it kind of migrated its way up since I changed my running form to my shins. So I'm just battling it. We're going to see how these 20 miles feel. Going to put out my best effort. But, you know, this is kind of just is what it is. I'm going to race regardless. I got to make sure I can actually get to the start line. And then if I can get to the start line, I'm just going to freaking send it. But, you know, I wonder if you guys feel the same way. Let me know if you feel the same way about this topic, is speed shoes. It's so weird to me, paying, you know, $240 for a pair of shoes to run a marathon in. Like I run right now in the New Balance 1080 14s, I think. So they're pretty cushioned shoes. They don't have a carbon plate. And in my opinion, if I can run fast in those, it should help me run faster if I get a carbon plate. But something about me just feels like, man, $240 for a pair of shoes that I'm only going to use a few times. Maybe I'll use them down the road, but it just seems like a lot of money for a pair of shoes. Like, we'll see if I actually get any. Regardless, I'm going to get shoes, whether like daily trainers or race shoes. But there still is a part of me that's like $240. It just seems crazy. You could do a lot with $240, maybe. I don't know about nowadays with freaking inflation now. Heck, I buy groceries and that's like throwing $100 away every single time. I'm just ranting at this point. Just curious what your opinion is on race shoes. See, where I live, you don't pass cars, you pass Amish. I like everything soggy. Soggy cereal, soggy pancakes. Pancakes even soaked in syrup. Okay, soggy cereal and soggy nachos. And she likes the crunch.
I think it's the best. Like cereal, you want to eat it. Like as soon as you dump the milk in there, you gotta start eating it so it doesn't get soggy.
No, I like to let it sit, soak in everything, and then eat it. What do you guys think? soggy or crunchy. Soggy is the way. Just goes down better. All right, so we picked up the shoes. Right now we are headed to the trail. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So these are the Addies Zero Pro 4s. I ran on the treadmill in Dick's and I just like put them on, and honestly I was looking for the Nike Vapor. I think they're the ones with the bubble. I think they're the Nike Alpha Flies. I was looking for those, but they didn't have them. And then I also looked at the Asics. They make like a speed shoe. They didn't have those. And this is all they had. So I was like, hey, these feel good. I went on the treadmill. They really push you forward on the treadmill. But again, it's a treadmill, so I don't know how they're gonna feel. But I'm gonna do 20 miles in those just in case. I brought a pair of the New Balance Easy shoes that I wear. As far as fuel goes, we got 3 Go Gels, a caffeinated one just in case I need some caffeine, and then we have 1,000 milligrams of electrolytes. So with that being said, we're gonna rip these and head to the trailhead. So let's do it. So an update, we are 12.6 miles into our run. The shoes feel awesome so far. I mean, it's almost hard not to run at a good pace. Like, it just pushes you forward, and there's a lot of cushion. So being 200 pounds, if you're a heavier runner, or if you just like more cushion in your shoes, I think these shoes are awesome. I was a little skeptical about buying these. As I said, like, they're 240 bucks, but it just makes you want to run fast pretty much. We got 8 more miles left, and it's going pretty good. Pretty hot outside. Grabbing some water, and then we're heading back out. "20 miles done. Let's go." Did it at the hottest part of the day to get better. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That was tough. In the mountains out here, beautiful, but definitely tough. Shoes are a 10 out of 10. Very responsive. Cushion is great. And very fast, just makes you want to run fast. So I highly recommend getting them. This is not sponsored. I just bought these and I didn't even want to buy them, but hurts the heart a little, but man, I love them. So yeah, 20 miles down, 7:26 minute per mile pace in the mountains. Now time to go back, refuel, and then lift. Just got back to the house and I just realized I have all this white shit all over my face. My hat. That is all the salt that dried on my skin. That's what happens when you choose the hottest part of the day. Post long run feeling of draining yourself is quite soothing. I feel zen.
In America too, she's a good girl. She's crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too. And it's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Now the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and the good girls are home with broken hearts.
Wrapping up the training day with some steaks. Cooking here on the Blackstone. Not the best at cooking steaks. It is a process of learning. If you guys have any tips for me, let me know. I'm gonna cook it on high, get a nice little crisp with butter, and then cook them lower. I feel like I should know how to cook steak, but we're gonna try it tonight. So right here, I got a ribeye, and my fiance has a filet mignon, and then I'm gonna meal prep some potatoes. So Blackstone is clean. Time to cook up the steak. Hopefully they don't moo when I'm done and they taste good. So the steaks got real good. I guess I can call myself a grown man now because I can cook steaks. But gonna eat this, wrap up the YouTube video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.